Welcome to the Blitz. I'm Pat Maroney with my main guy, John Benson. Can't believe it's already week 5 of the high school football season.
Well, it's here. And a little bit of trivia for you. We're well into the regular season, of course, as you already know, and every team in Region 1-6A remains undefeated right now.
That's pretty amazing. Let's start right there. What do you think?
I like it.
All right. Packed house in Moultrie, 37-0. Packers over Pelham late first half. That's where we'll pick it up. Clarence Allman back to pass, scrambles but can't escape Jaquan Blakely. He's sacked for a big loss. Now Chase Parrish drops back, plenty of time. Pass to Isaiah Thomas. Looks like we're having some technical issues here. And maybe we can just... Next game, let's try to go to the next game. Brody Field, Tiff County. Blue Devils taking on Alcovey. Everybody was ready to play out, and Tifton Lightning was looming, but we'll get to that in a second. Barry Bennett here on the kickoff return. Actually, that's Malik Henry brought down, and now it's Barry Bennett taking the handoff up the middle. Good blocking, following the blockers for a first down. Now, Frankie Mejia for the field goal attempt, but he misses. We'll blame that one on the elements. Alcovey's first possession, Bubba Hickson finds DeAnthony Bell for a good gainer, and then first quarter still, Tiff's Tajia Chambers runs it up the middle, and then here's Chambers again, but he fumbles. Alcovey recovers, and then we'll go back to the start of the second quarter. Tajia Chambers finds Malik Henry right through his hands. Score stays 0-0. Lightning rolls in. Game's delayed, but eventually Tiffs would get it going. They win 42-7.
And continuing with Region 1-6A, the newcomer, Lee County Trojans, might have the best pregame walkouts in Southwest Georgia, and I'm not even kidding. Between the smoke, motorcycles, cheerleaders, music, and of course the fans, well, tonight they hosted the Terrell County Green Wave this evening, and when Lee County enters the field, it is loud, and all of these guys get fired up on the field. There they are, motorcycles, cheerleaders, of course, on the bikes with them. And we first play of the game, Malik Toomer gets the handoff, but he has ended up met in the backfield by just a slew of Trojans by the defense. Green Wave punts. Lee County now in the red zone. Garrett Morrell drops back, and Bernard McCray gets the touchdown. And then check this out. Terrell County in the shotgun. Trey Bishop can't find anyone. Takes off towards the end zone all the way to the house. 82 yards. Trojans D. Not sure what happened there on that play. They would score, miss the PAT, however. Then here come the Lee County offense. Morrell drops back, and Trey Eford is left wide open down the sideline, 80 yards for the touchdown. And this is actually a play of the week nominee. And then Lee County runs away and rolls on this one, 51-6 over the Green Wave. Down the Region 1-4, Americus Sumter hosting their region opponent, Albany Indians, and it was homecoming tonight. Wesley Field calls his own number, runs at the middle, 31 yards, all the way to the Albany 5-yard line, first and goal. Next play, David Tyson would actually, we're having a little problems with this video footage as well, but we will keep you updated on all the scores from that game too. So coming up next, we go live with Doug Reardon for our game of the week, and we'll have more highlights after the break.
Welcome back. Westover's special 2013 season ended in a region championship, the first in school's history. But the turning point came in a September victory over Cairo at Hugh Mills Stadium. Tonight, it's a rematch, and this time the syrup makers are looking for revenge. Like everywhere in Southwest Georgia tonight, including our game of the week, the officials had their eyes on the skies all night. It would turn out to be a non-issue for most of this one. Opening minutes of the game, Cairo's Chad Marshall chucks it deep to Marcus Gaines. That'll do the trick. It's 7-0 syrup makers. Now, Westover football, second down on the 13-yard line. Little swing pass from Emery McKenzie. That is a first down. Very next play, McKenzie barrels over a defender. That's a QB keeper and a tough one. 7-6 is the score. Now, start of the second quarter, it's Jeremiah Hill. He was a beast last year, and he is again this year. It's a Cairo first down. Then kicker Aldair Cortez kicks a field goal, gives Cairo a 10-6 lead. And then bad news for Westover. Emery McKenzie here under pressure, throws an interception to Quintarius McNell Green. and a long return would set up another K-Row field goal. Cortez would knock it through to make it 13-6. The second half got wild. This game went to overtime. K-Row ends up winning 20-19 after a botched snap on a PAT attempt. And luckily for us, our good friend Doug Reardon is on the scene at Hugh Mills. What's up, Doug?
Crazy tonight, Pat, man. A great game, though, out here at Hugh Mills Stadium. Now, a couple things that we need to go over. First of all, this was a story of redemption tonight for K-Row, considering that last year, around playoff time, well, during playoff time, it was a Region 1 4A matchup for the championship in that division for these two teams, and Westover actually walked away victorious from that one. We were at that game this year. K-Row kind of turning the tables a little bit on Westover and walking away victorious on what I like to call a barn burner. And you know I don't throw that word around very often. I haven't used it at all this season, but I think it is appropriate to break it out tonight. So, Pat, you just told the folks what happened. Let's break into some analysis. K-Row should have never been in that position in the first place. In the first quarter, you saw there, they had two red zone opportunities that they had to kick field goals on. A defensive opportunity that came on the interception thrown by McKenzie, who was later exited the game and was hurt. And then another one where another botched snap on K-Row's part this time. When they went to snap to their punter, he lost the ball and put his knee down while he was going for the ball on the 1 yard line, and they still Westover couldn't convert. So, I mean, it was just a special teams frenzy tonight, and both teams really kind of messing up on that side of the ball. So things not going so well in terms of special teams, and actually ended up being the decider in this game. But again, K-Row just had too many red zone opportunities, especially in the first half, that they really should have never been in this position. They should have absolutely blown Westover out of the water right off the bat. But again, their inability to score when in the red zone kind of was the ultimate factor in this game, and ultimately led to a very slim but very exciting win for K-Row here in Hugh Mills. So we'll have to see where these teams can go from here, and I'm very excited to see where that leads. So let's send it back inside now. Johnny Patty.
Thanks, Doug. I'm glad he was out there for that barn burner out at Hugh Mills Stadium. But last week, the Deerfield Windsor Knights took the field at home to take on the defending GISA state champs, and they earned a hard-fought win that evening. So tonight, the Knights are hoping to continue that motivation on the road to take on Westwood. So Deerfield and Westwood, they would take the field this evening. No real problems with the weather tonight for them. However, Westwood would have a little bit of problem here. Chasen Wisham mishandles the snap but falls on it, and Westwood would have to punt. Knights with good field position, going for it on fourth down. Stephen Williams rambles for the first down, keeping that drive alive. Tyler Lowe, drops back and it lists towards the pylon for Austin Falla, a Knight touchdown, and Deerfield's up 7-0. They're still trying to work on the offensive strategies there. Williams runs for a Knight first down near midfield. He'll keep those chains moving for the Knights, and then Lowe rolls out. He'll hit Nick Widlin down the sideline for another touchdown. Extra point, however, would be no good. Deerfield would be up 13-0, and then, well, that's all she wrote for Deerfield. Deerfield would end up winning 41-7 over Westwood. Staying in the GISA with Southland traveling Terrell Academy right before the half. Terrell Academy down 14-12. Southland scored. Cameron Clemens for the Eagles gets a nice return. Then the Eagles now on a 3rd and 1. Dalton Todd would get the keeper, and he's down for a loss. Bringing up 4th and 2. Todd sounding like Andrew Luck out there. Gets the hard count for the first down. The drive would stall, but then Todd lobs up the interception right on the 1 yard line. And then first and 10 on the 1, Colton Stevens gets the hand up right up the gut, gets the first down and more. Okay, this play right here, this is a little interesting. Less than 13 seconds before the half, Ryan Weaver from Southland is on the move. While he's running around, their buzzer goes off for the half, but he's still trying to make something happen until he's clocked right here. I'm not sure what he was thinking on that play, but he would go down. We go in the half. Terrell Academy was down by 2 points. And this one, we're still in the 4th quarter finishing up play here. 14-12. And then now for our player of the week. Crisp County beat Doherty last night 28-14 at Hugh Mills. And the star of the show is the Cougars quarterback Whit Campbell. The offense struggled for most of the first half, but the 60-yard touchdown pass from Campbell to Montre Hartage right before the half got the Cougars rolling. He completed 11 of 17 passes for 170 yards, throwing for another touchdown, leading his team to victory. So congrats to Whit Campbell for being our player of the week. So now let's go over to Mike for some weather.
Absolutely. You know what? Tomorrow, Saturday, it's the last Saturday of summertime, but, well, many places it will feel a little bit more like fall. Like if you're traveling to Tallahassee for the Clemson-Florida State game, well, temperatures not bad. Kind of football-like temperatures. A slight chance for rain by about 8 o'clock. Those chances should dwindle through the evening. Heading up to Athens for Troy at Georgia. Well, look at this. A noontime kickoff with lots of sunshine and temperatures that will climb into the lower 80s. Keep it right here. Plenty more scores and highlights coming up next.
Welcome back. Everybody loves Friday night football, but without volunteers, we wouldn't even be able to have games.
That's right, and those volunteers don't get the recognition of the players and coaches, of course, but they are just as important.
Doesn't matter where you sit. On Friday nights, all the attention is surrounded by the players out on the field, but the ones behind the scenes help make it all come together.
Supply the stands and get volunteers to come in and help out on the stand, with the stand and with all the concessions.
Each school is different, but every school has the same goal. That's to help raise money for both the band and the football team.
And I think all of the volunteers see the need in helping out to raise money for the band and football team or whatever team there is. Because without volunteering, these programs would not be successful as they are.
And all of these parents come out here. We have band booster meetings twice a week, and they are here. They are dedicated. Some of us don't have children in it. We may have a niece or a nephew in the band, and it's all hard work and dedication. This concession stand would not be able to run without all of their help.
The volunteers all have different stories as to why they help out, but one thing is for certain, they love to support their team.
On Friday nights, I sometimes stay home, but tonight I decided to come out and support my seniors, my classmates, and out to the football game.
Yes, well, I'm a graduate from Mitchell County School System, so I just enjoy coming and supporting the team.
What got me into it, my daughter was in the band, and we got a son on the football team, and that's what got me motivated to help out.
When the game is over and the fans start to leave, the volunteers understand it's all about the kids.
The band marches by here to the bleachers and out of here back to the high school after the game is over, and they just love seeing us out here. They love seeing their parents helping. I mean, it's all to motivate them. It's all about the kids.
John Benson, Fox 31 Sports.
Hey, how about some more football? Undefeated Tiff area on the road against Valwood. It was a wet night in Valwood or Valdosta, and Valwood Parker Bonner here runs up the sidelines to get the first down and much more. Zach Emerson, gets the handoff and takes it into the end zone, putting Valwood up 14-0. And then Bailey Cunningham and Tift area battling the elements of the tough Valwood defense, struggling on offense for them. Second quarter, Valwood ball. Mark Marine gets outside and races down the field, making a nice move, making all these defenders miss before he's finally brought down on the sidelines there. And then Garrett Lavelle. He can't handle the handoff and fumbles it, and is back to the Tift area. Ball on the goal line, and the score stays 14-0. And Valwood would actually in the fourth right now, 30-6. We'll keep you updated on this one as well.
Now let's get back into the GHSA. Last week, Thomas County Central didn't kick off until late, very late, like after midnight.
Yeah, it was late.
They still have to finish that game next Thursday.
That's right.
And tonight they also started a little late. Thank you, Mother Nature. But they got the game in. Plenty of Yellow Jacket fans showed out tonight. We might be seeing them a little later. Hint, hint. See the action now. Banbridge struggles to get the offense going in the rain. Short pass hits the ground. Now TCC decides to ground and pound. It's Calais Williams with the ball. It's a nice little gain. Look at that downpour. Eli Taylor pulls it on the read option. There's a Bearcat there, but a flag is thrown. Bill Shaver showing he's not afraid to air it out in the elements. This is an incomplete pass as well. Defense was the name of the game. Right now it's 13-10 Thomas County Central in the fourth quarter. Now we have our play of the week. Lee County from this route earlier. Garrett Morrell finds one of his friends in red for a big touchdown, and that was one of many touchdowns for Lee County tonight. Any number of plays could have been the play of the week, but congratulations to the Trojans for being this week's play of the week. And we have some more highlights next in our Darton correspondence. We'll check in with their sights and sounds.
Welcome back. Our Darton College correspondents continue to impress each week by showing us the sights and the sounds of each game.
Yeah, tonight they're out at the Albany Americus Sumter game.
Hey guys, we're in Americus watching the Indians play the Panthers. Here are some sights and sounds from tonight's game.
Boogie woogie team and a rock and roll band. Who's talking about?
Everybody up for the kickoff.
Back to you, Pat and John.
We do have a score to that game now. Americus Sumter beat Albany 27-26, but those kids are just getting better and better every week.
That's right. Been saying it last year and this year. So let's wrap up some highlights with a couple of 1A matchups. And this is Turner County, the Rebels, back at home this week. And we picked this up in the first quarter. Telfair County with the possession. Ian Blankenship throws a 28-yard pass to Cameron Smith, bring it to a first and goal. That's a nice tackle, however. Next play, Blankenship, he'll roll out and throw this to Roy Poundtown to Terrell, Telfair County on the board for the touchdown. And then Telfair kicking it off to Turner County, and then Mike Hall here catches the return once we get this kick going here. Catches the return and makes a few moves to try to respond, but he is brought down at their 43-yard line. That's a nice little tackle there to the outside on the sideline. Turner County being forced to punt. Telfair takes advantage, and Blankenship throws another touchdown pass to Kelvin Clay for 6, and then Turner County, unfortunately, fell in this one 13-34.
Now my turn, out to Calhoun County for our last game of the night. The Cougars hosted Early County. They went to the run game on the first drive. Sherrod Williams busts through a big hole on the left side. He is brought down at the 25-yard line, or pushed out of bounds rather. Then they let Anthony Johnson get some work. He's got plenty of room. He drags a few defenders for a Cougar first down. Same drive. They have to go for it on 4th down, and this is a clutch throw and catch from Dejon Williams to his cousin, Sherrod Williams. 7-0 Calhoun is your score. The defense was on point too. Early tries to run the football, but nowhere to go. Later on, Cougars forced to punt, but Fred Means muffs it, and Reginald Ross is there to pick it up. Calhoun capitalizes on that with a little play action pass. Jarek Solite goes up and grabs it. That is an NFL caliber catch there. That makes it 14-0 Cougars, and they go on to win 27-13. Now for the best portion of the show, our fan of the week. And this week, hats off to these Thomas County Central crazies who withstood the bad weather to support the Yellow Jackets. Body paint, large flags, passionate clapping. It was the whole 9 yards. Congrats to you fellas for being our fans of the week.
Looking good out there, I tell you that. We asked to see your photos of school spirit tonight's games under the lights. Some great photos. Tied game there for Brody Field, and Lee County Trojans send us a photo. Well, that's actually the Thomas County Central, or the Colquitt County, excuse me, those Packers down in Colquitt celebrating a big win, 47-7 over Pelham. And the Hornets, check out these Packers students to stand up to cancer. Nice job. Keep sending us the photos each week so we can continue to put them on our show at the end of every show, Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff. So, but for now, we'll finish up with a little look at weather. Mike, what do you got for us?
Well, you know what? Those storms mid-evening, they've all but fizzled out. We really don't have much left. A couple of echoes on the radar, but that is it. We should stay dry through most of the rest of the night tonight. Saturday, though, well, look at this. We do start the weekend off a bit cooler with those temperatures into the mid-80s. A slight chance for rain on Sunday, though. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures above average and probably upper 80s, maybe lower 90s.
All right, good weather for tomorrow then.
Yeah, very nice.
Perfect.
All right, well, that's it. We'll try it again next week. Have a great night.
All right.